Bro, calm down. If I put a button on you, man.
Well, even with all the buildings along the Las Vegas Strip and all the action here, this is one of the city's biggest attractions. Allegiant Stadium opened back in 2020. Today is the opener of a new NFL season, as it'll be the Los Angeles Rams taking on the Las Vegas Raiders. And we are underway at Allegiant Stadium. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
Go, check. Here we go. Check, go.
And not a whole lot there, maybe a yard to the 27. Still 9 yards to go on second down from the 27. Now this time he'll look to throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up third down.
And 9 yards to go.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
Black 40. Ready?
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Into the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. The rookie from Colorado on target with that throw. They've got a first down.
Here we go.
Back to throw now on first down. Quick throw there is incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap. He locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Ready, ready. 60 red.
They try the left side here with Williams. And he stopped immediately there. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a third down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is, and really a lot of the time they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just heading straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold him to no gain.
Arises on the punt here as he gets this one away. And good hustle here as this is going to be blown dead right at the 9-yard line.
Well, someone's going to be happy with that effort. You know who else is going to be happy? His defense.
Absolutely.
He's created a very long field for that offense to try to traverse.
And he got some help from Mr. Football there, checking up nicely. Good English on that punt. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
He's got his tight end. It's Albert Okwuegbunam. He may go. And he's going to be pushed out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 85 yards. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a second and goal. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on second and goal. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on third down.
Maybe the first big test of the season here on both sides. This is 3rd and goal. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. The keeper nets him only a yard, and that's going to bring up 4th.
A gain of a yard.
Daniel Carlson set for the Raider field goal. The kick by Carlson is good, and the Raiders jump out to a 3-0 advantage. So an opening drive field goal maybe doesn't whip this crowd into a frenzy, but I think that they will take the early lead.
There's no doubt about it. They will always take the early lead, and maybe that celebration comes later if they play well and they can break things open. But right now, this is all about letting the offense just get settled in.
And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. They were forced to punt on their initial drive of the new season. Now they're ready to go as they begin again with a 1st and 10. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. 2nd and 6. Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. Brandon Smith picks it off. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score. Charles, he was looking for just a short throw, kept it in range for the rare linebacker pick 6.
And give him full credit for his focus. He just kept the quarterback in his sights, and when he was looking to throw, he positioned himself perfectly to be there for the interception. He made the play of the game for his defense right there.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They'll look to get something started. They need to, down 10-0 early as they've got it 1st and 10. After the pick 6, they go right back to the air. He's going to air one out. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Eric Stokes on the coverage.
Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. The play action fake. They'll look to throw.
What the fuck, Caden?
Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Rough incompletions on 1st and 2nd down. It certainly seems like a reflection of what we've seen so far in this game. The defense, quicker to the punch so far. Let's see if they can get something going here on 3rd down.
They'll drop the throw. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Eric Stokes. And the Raiders are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. Quick hitter here, it's complete. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down. A nice throw right there, and these fans getting their first look at their QB1 of the future. I'd imagine it's got to be a big plus for him to get his first start here in front of that home crowd.
I know there's a school of thought about getting your first start away from home so you don't have the extra pressure of that crowd behind you. But I say ride the wave, embrace it, go ahead and play to that level, and I think it's going to benefit him in the long run.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. On 1st down, it's Genty. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Ashton Genty, an 18-yard touchdown run. And the Raiders are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes our score 17-0. So an early advantage now and a good one. 17-0 our scores. They kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's got some space here. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. And in 2 plays just like that, they're already operating in the red zone.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
From the 13 now, they work on first and 10.
Ready?
On play action, they'll throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And it's caught. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. A chance for their first points of the season here as it's first and goal.
38.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. It's their quarterback with his first career touchdown in his first career game. And the Rams get a bit closer. Extra point splits the uprights. And that'll cut the lead to 17-7. The Rams kickoff team on the field. And here we go with the ball in the air. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. The last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
After one, 17-7 is our score. Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on second down. A run straight ahead with Jensen. And this is going to be a Raiders first down as they get this up to about the 42.
Second and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on third down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Rush coming, and he's taken down. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up second. Defense went 3-4. They got some push from the inside.
And this is something in a 3-4 you don't normally get because the nose tackle who got the sack, he's usually responsible or ends up getting double-teamed and sometimes triple-teamed. How about him working his way back and putting the big guy on the ground?
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to go for a big play downfield. It's caught inside the 25. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Dante Thornton, 64 yards. And the Raiders are able to stretch out their lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. He might take this all the way. He will take this all the way. Touchdown. I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say challenge him, kick it to him. The way he runs as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there. So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. They have to be pleased with the way that they moved the football thus far.
And why wouldn't they be? 2 touchdowns on a field goal in their first 3 possessions. They're playing so well right now, the field goal probably feels like a disappointment.
Oh, and that is incomplete.
Well, the first 2 drives yielded touchdowns, so there's no reason for them to feel like they have to pull back on the reins. They pushed it downfield, looking for another one right there. Didn't get it, but we know they're going to continue to be bold.
Now a 2nd and 10. Pass complete right side to Bowers. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
And he's going to get this one down to the 30. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
2nd and 9 now. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 17-yard line. 13 yards as the quick slant keeps the drive moving. This offense in midseason form here in the opener. It's 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Cut 19, cut 19. Hey, that's my man. I got him. Go.
They'll look to throw. That is caught inside the 5. And the Raiders are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Oh, they go with a tight end carry. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Michael Mayer punching it in from a yard away. And the Raiders add 6 to their lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've gotten pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play the same tempo, and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
Get ready.
Second down and inches. Now he's going to step up and run. The improvisation gets him only a couple, but that's all they needed. First down.
I haven't met a quarterback yet that didn't enter the league with a massive chip on his shoulder if he wasn't a first-round pick. They want to show the league that they made a big mistake. Determined to get the first down there, no hesitation at all to tuck it and go. I bet he would have tried running through their entire defense if it meant reaching that marker.
Ready. 45. White. Cut.
They'll look to throw here on first down. There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. First down, Los Angeles there with a pickup of 14 yards.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And the Raiders have got him. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up second down.
One thing that I liked about this guy during the draft process was his motor. Of course, I loved his skills, but he plays hard on every down.
And that motor on full display there as he gets his first NFL sack.
Red. Needle blue.
Second and long. Here's Johnson with a reception. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 19. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
It's a gain of 25 yards.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Ready. 60 red. 60 red. Set.
Looking to throw.
No.
Incomplete. Oh, a dream chance for a D lineman, but he couldn't pull that one in.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Ready.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted.
What the fuck is what?
The Raiders are going to get the football back at their own 17.
And when a team advances as far as they did, got over the 50-yard line, don't you think that drive deserved a better ending? I think he needs to get with his coaches on the sidelines, make some immediate adjustments, and that's what you do. You don't wait. You do it from series to series, because drives like that end with a turnover, that's multiple times they picked him off already in this opening half.
It's caught inside the 25. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Back to throw here. This is caught by Tucker. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Trey Tucker as the first half is winding down. And the Raiders will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the rout is on here in this first half.
Rams 14.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And the the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. Looking deep for Adams. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line.
He'll take over first and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Hey, check that. Let's go. Ready.
And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
A gain of 17 yards. And the Rams, first down.
Down.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
They stick to the ground game on first down. It's Williams. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Consecutive positive runs for him on the last 2 snaps. He certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back and just move them down the field when his number is called. The way he's running it, I keep going back to him.
2nd and 5. He gets it left side of Johnson. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7.
That's good. We're on Rams.
Ultra. Here we go.
They'll try and run. This is Williams. They're able to break through that initial contact and winds up getting about 3 there. It's 2nd down.
This is a critical sequence here for this offense. Things really haven't gone their way so far. This could be their chance to get back into it, but they've got to find a way to punch this ball in.
Black 40.
Corum is into the end zone. Touchdown, L.A. This opening game has certainly not gone their way at this point, but, you know, that touchdown, maybe a glimmer of hope for the long season ahead.
And no one in this league likes to talk about moral victories. No one likes to really just say, okay, well, maybe something went right. But you're exactly right about that. A little glimmer there. Maybe they can carry it over moving forward.
And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it.
Raiders 38, Rams 20.
The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. And able to get this out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Another completion there. We think about the draft back in the spring. He was selected, obviously, the #1 overall pick. There's great money with that, but Charles, I would think maybe an extra burden too, or is that not that big of a deal at all?
It actually is in the beginning of his career an added burden, but it's one of those things that if you play well, it becomes something that justifies why you were taken #1. You're fine with that. If you don't play well, it can be an albatross.
So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 47. Short throw caught by Bowers. The 20. And all the way down to the 7-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. And even 40 yards.
Another big play right there, and this is where, as an offense, you can really put the hammer down. You've got a double-digit lead, but those other guys, they've been hanging around. A touchdown here could put this game out of reach, and that's a strong step towards getting it done.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Raiders are able to widen their advantage.
45. Rams 20.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And out a middle across the 25 to the 27.
Their own 27-yard line.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
In every game that's ever been played, coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, LA. Kyron Williams, 56 yards. And the Rams are able to cut into that deficit. No problem there on the extra point. And that'll cut the lead down to 18. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Oh, and a nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that will bring up 2nd down.
Nothing fancy on 1st down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 61 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10. Once again, it's Genty. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. It was D.J. Johnson on the tackle. This defense could use a few more plays like that right now.
It certainly could, but think about it from an offense's perspective right now. They've got a lead, but they don't want to throttle down too much and stall themselves. Still want to move at a nice pace.
2nd and 10, third quarter of the season opener.
Let's go.
Well, now they'll try the end around. Give them a first down, 15 yards that time for the Raiders. Lots of praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Look at this, a tight end carry. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage.
He was taken down.
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the Rams' 16-yard line.
60 average, 60 with 70 Lions.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. On 3rd down, here's Genty. And they'll hustle up to stop him well shy of the 1st, right around the 15. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down. Daniel Carlson set for the Raider field goal. The kick by Carlson is good, and that will extend their lead even further. Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. And they knew coming in that this would be a tough place to go in and win a season opener. But this has just been a performance, to be frank, not to be proud of here as they trail big in this 4th quarter. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up 2nd. They'll look to throw here. Now he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
He gets this to Devontae Adams. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. And it's complete to Adams. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 45-yard line.
Let's go.
First contact at the 45-yard line.
Back to throw again. Now he'll tuck this and run. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. Well, I kind of got to give him credit. Another incompletion there, yes, but he's still trying to make plays outside the pocket.
Yeah, he's been hemmed in for much of the game. How about him getting outside there? And that's what you want to see from your quarterback. He's not giving up on this game.
And down he goes. Brought down a Raiders sack. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. They're going to look to throw. caught. Puka Nacua. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 32-yard line.
It's a gain of 20. That's another Rams first down.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. From the 23, here's second down and 1. He'll look to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5.
A gain of 17.
Now they'll have it first and goal following that gain of 17.
First down. First and goal at the 6-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. It's a loss of 4, and now it's second and goal.
It's second down and goal.
Here we go. 60 red. 60 red.
And the tight end goes in motion left.
Ready?
Second and 11. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. 2 straight sacks have him backed up now for a third and goal. They'll set up to throw. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Rams have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead will be cut down to 14.
Rams 34.
2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. Oh, did the Rams get it? Yes! L.A. football. Well, that certainly makes things more interesting. You get the score, then you get the onside kick. A little uphill battle still, but a start.
It's not mission accomplished, but the plan is working. They're in a great spot right now, and the best part, they put the defense right back out on the field after having already scored.
Yeah, they've got the momentum here now. And this will be taken across midfield and into Raider territory. Here's second down and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
Ready?
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Wide open receiver complete. Yeah, he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
18.
Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Back to throw now on first down. Throw left side complete. That's Brown. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's first and 10.
And the Rams first down.
Now back to throw. And he's got it. And the Rams are going to be set up with a first and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
Oh, nice job there putting the ball right in the doorstep of the goal line. Couldn't quite get it to pay dirt, but he got awfully close. Let's see if they can cash it in over the next couple of plays.
They'll try and sneak it here. And he is over the line for another rushing touchdown.
Is he a quarterback or is he a tailback?
It's their quarterback. Now with his 3rd touchdown in his first ever NFL game. And the Rams have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th.
Makes the score Raiders 48.
So they elect to pass there on the 2-point try. Sometimes can prove risky there. It worked out.
Yeah, and I love how you bring up that it can prove risky because if you get it intercepted and they return it, that's 2 points for the defense, but not on that play.
So they got one of the 2 touchdowns they needed. Now for the onside kick. And the hands team for the Raiders able to secure it. A tough one there. They certainly wanted that when they needed it, but they didn't absolutely have to get it. They still do have 3 timeouts.
You're exactly right. They had to attempt it.
But even though they didn't get it, as you noted, with 3 timeouts, if they can get these stops on defense, all hope is not lost.
They got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on first down. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
At the 47-yard line.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as they get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining. Tough spot here. 3rd down and 11. They'll try a little trickery here on the end around. Escapes the defender. Yeah, he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Up the middle, it's Genty. Stops short of the 25, but that second effort got him a couple extra. The Rams going to be forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game.
Ready.
Here's a 2nd and 5.
Set up. Check go.
Another run on 2nd down, trying to cover up. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you've watched high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in.
And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
On that 3rd down call, the goal was to get the ball to their tight end and pick up a 1st down, but he wasn't satisfied with just that. They got the 1st down. That was the gravy. He decided to take in the whole meal and rumbled in for a touchdown.
And he is going to be stopped short of the goal line. Oh, they'll mark him inside the 1. He just couldn't keep churning those extra few inches, and the 2-point attempt is turned aside. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
Let's go. Ready.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 8. And defensively, they'll say you can have that. Here's 2nd down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Giving big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
Well, this one's had a season's worth of thrills already, and it's still week 1. Here's 3rd down now. He's going to let it fly. And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted. And the Raiders are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line. And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
But based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day.
It's caught inside the 25. Well, CD, always a little extra excitement for week 1, and one of our early window games here in week 1 on a Sunday comes to a close. Good to be back in the booth with you, my friend.
And it's good to be back in the booth with you as
Hey,
well. And
cuz.
we know that not everyone's going to start the
Hey,
season
cuz,
1-0,
don't
right?
let that
Half the
shit
league is
fool
going
you.
to have a loss on their record.
Nigga
But
spam
everybody's got to
RPO the whole,
build
bro. You
toward
didn't
that
do nothing
opener.
but copy
And
and
how many
paste the
coaches
last
tell
nigga
us
you just watched
every
me play,
single
bro.
year,
I wasn't even
if
gonna
you're
say
going to be
nothing, but let's keep it a
profitable, week
bean,
1 and
bro. You
week
just
2,
copy and paste
makes
the
it
last
harder
nigga.
to
Yes, you did. You
progress
don't even
the
play
rest of the
like that,
season.
bro. Like you just copy and paste the whole last
So
nigga,
for
bro. That's ass,
players,
bro.
that'll be a happy
No,
locker
you
room as they
don't. No, you
start this
don't, bro. I
season
played you
1-0.
1,000 times, bro. You don't
They
play
look to
like
stay
that,
home
bro.
again next week.
You just copied the
Meanwhile,
whole
from
last nigga,
L.A.,
the little sweep
they'll go
RPO.
down
You
to
never
Tampa
did
here
that,
in the
bro.
opener.
But I
And they'll try
guess,
to
I mean,
rebound next
you
week
needed
as they
that
head
win
to
more than me, so it's
Glendale
cool. I
to
don't really,
take on the
it doesn't matter.
Cardinals.
That's cool. I mean, you needed more than me. I mean, it's cool. Nigga literally just really watched me play and copied the whole everything the last nigga just did. Bro, yes you did, bro. Like we're not even gonna do that, bro. No, you didn't study film. You just, bro, you just did everything. You just did everything on offense the last nigga did. You see how hype he is, right? He always does hype at the beginning of the season, the end of the season. That should be cups. You're not. You're not.
Niggas can't guard this shit. This shit going for everybody. Fuck around with these niggas, bro. I'm back, nigga.
Bro, you not, bro. You just copy and paste the whole last nigga.
Game in 5 days straight. I'm back, nigga. Fuck niggas talking about. I'm back. Period. It was a game. Period. I'm back, nigga. Fuck are you talking about? What all niggas know? I'm back, nigga, and I ain't to be fucked with.
Bro, you was back 1,000 times, bro. Nobody's trying to hear that shit, bro.
Right now, nigga. Man, I told you, nigga. Yo, I feel pissed. It's good enough for us, man. Oh, I only get one team of the week. Man. Bro, Ravens left the league, bro. He left the league.
You feel me, cuz? Yeah, babe. I was clearing over tickets.
I feel you, bro.
You know what I'm saying? It's cool. I'm gonna see you again.
Game, though, bro.
No, you know what I'm saying? I like you, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna see you again, though. I like how you, I like how you, I like, yeah, I like how you just, you just bar for bar, you know what I'm saying? Word for word and all
Hey,
that.
but no, but that swing pass, like with the wide receiver, I got that from you. I told TC yesterday. You did that shit with me with Worthy plenty of times.
No, no, no,
I
no.
do that.
Oh, my fault. Sorry. Alright, my fault.
Hey, Zah, you didn't pick me either?
Nigga, the only nigga who picked you was the fucking Giants. Or the Pack. No, 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 no. The only nigga who picked you was the Packers. Only nigga who picked you was the Packers.
Fuck everybody ticketing. Fuck all these niggas. These niggas can't fuck with me, man. Let's go, man. Everybody showed up, man, this game. Every fucking body. Every fucking body. From defense to offense. Every fucking body from coaches. We fuck over here. Niggas rocking, man. The fuck? Yo, I'm proud of these niggas. Come on. Everybody showed the fuck up. Everybody, man. Rookie had 2 sacks, man. Fuck, man. These niggas can't fuck with me, man. These niggas can't fuck with me, man. He's tripping. I told you I drafted that nigga was on. You really don't want to see me break down? That shit. That is against me. LTC don't want to hop in the catch. No, nigga, make it big. Come on. Everybody got hit. Where all these niggas at? We're all. I'm on that, bro. On that. Not playing. Hey, Sean. Sean.
Yo.
I put that quick. That's what I mean. Bro. Linebacker.
What you talking about?
I think you got mad because Max Crosby trapping your man. You like, what?
And then the next play, yeah.
Yeah, that shit said that was like mine.
Oh my god.
But no, all this right, fuck all that. I wanna fuck all that. I'm really on that, bro. I told TC I gotta turn that movie. I ain't lying. I feel like niggas think I'm late, bro.
Bro, that's one win, bro. We just gonna keep it, man. We gonna keep it rolling.
No, I'm just going out and now we just be chill.
I'm telling you, when my man Caden get right, that shit runs for niggas, bro. Shit, cut. I know he need to get his act. He need to get his accuracy right. It's gonna be a fucking problem.
Right. Right. Fuck should have happened today.
You playing your game, cuz?